Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, SirWick here, and on today's Commander Spotlight, we're gonna take a look at one of the amazing pairings with my primary commander, Belisarius, and also an exceptional free-to-play cavalry commander, since cavalry is really hot right now in the game. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, the commander I'm talking about, pretty much, is Belisarius. I mean, Pelagius. He is the starting commander of Spain. So if you chose Spain, you will already have him expertised. I just unlocked him, maxed out his first skill, and I'm now using him alongside Belisarius. Just one more, one more skill away from expertising Belisarius. So let me tell you more about Pelagius. Pelagius is a cavalry, garrison, and skill commander. Why people suggest, or me suggest that to use him with Belisarius is because of his second skill. It gives a cavalry defense bonus of 10%, and if you expertise him, it gives a defense bonus of 15%. So if you pair him with Belisarius, Belisarius' expertise gives 30% defense, and his 15% will be 45. And if you're running with Spain as your civilization, you get additional 5% defense bonus for cavalry. So that's 50% bonus of defense just from two commanders in a civilization, which is pretty insane. All the other like alliance tech, your technology, everything else will just stack that up more and more. Why people choose this, or why I choose this, is because your army stays longer in the entire fight on the battlefield. And let me show you the skills of Pelagius. The first skill is really amazing. It has the initial damage factor of 300, which then deals additional damage factor of 600 for the next 2 seconds. So 300 plus 300, 600, and restores 100 rage after that. So you're dealing a total of 900 damage factor every round, every time you cast your first skill, and also restoring 100 rage. His second skill gives an increased attack of cavalry units and increased defense of cavalry units by 10%. Not bad, but it really helps out in like open field battle. Third skill isn't that great if you're kind of keeping him as a garrison commander, which I don't think you should do because there's many other good garrison commanders to use. It just gives 7% watchtower garrison attack bonus. So by any chance, if you're putting him as a garrison, still don't recommend it. That's your third skill you want to max out first. His fourth skill is troops' normal attacks have 10% chance to heal some of the slightly wounded, and the healing factor is 150 for 2 seconds, so a total of 300 healing factor. Oh, 150 for 2 seconds. If you max the skill out, that's 450 for 2 seconds, so a total of 900 healing factor. And his expertise, as I told you, 15% attack and 50% defense. Now, if you have all cavalry commanders, and if he is your... oh, not that one. If he is your first cavalry, he's your primary commander, I would recommend you to skill him up all the way, to use your talents all the way into the talent tree to get feral nature. Why? Because you're getting additional 9 rage every time you're attacked, so every second. You're gaining 60 rage whenever a skill is used. So once you do the first skill, you're gaining 100 plus the 60, so 160 skill, 160 rage every time when you get rejuvenate. And once you have feral nature, every normal attacks have 10% chance to give you 100 rage when you max that out. 20 times 5, 100 rage. So using him into the skill tree is gonna max out your what is it called? Max out your damage factor that he provides. And the more skills you proc, the more damage you do. That's what cavalry commanders are. Those are hit and run. Those are really hit and run troops So you wanna go rush to someone who's low, keep doing skill damage, just go back home. You don't want to have prolonged fights with cavalry. That's a really bad idea. And having him, you can pair him with many other commanders. Like you can pair him with Minamoto to get a full skill of 1400 plus the 900 damage factor. And that's just how you could go. Or you can pair him with Sao Sao or Chow Chow to get the mobility bonus and then just do the skill damage too of 1400. Or you can pair him with, where's my man? Babers to do AoE damage of 750 to 3 targets. The possibilities are really like there's too many possibilities for it, but the best ones is Pelagius with Belisarius. Just because they give a 45% defense bonus. The video for T4s is coming soon. As you can see over here, I'm already CH21. Just gonna get the Academy 21 and then I'll have enough resources to get my T4s up and running. So I will do a video about Cataphracts versus Conquistadors, which are better since I'm going to switch to Spain after this. And also another video about, where is it? Sorry, Mike. Okay. Another video will be coming soon since level 2 passes open in 2 days. 1 day, 20 something hours. And those give pretty much really good speed ups and resources. You get 1 million resources from those, and I'll discuss more how to do it and all those good stuff with it. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. So if you are trying to be a free to play player and you want to have cavalry commanders or a cavalry army, because that's what people prefer nowadays. Although I would really suggest you go for infantry, but having a Richard and Martel is too much of an investment on infantry itself. So if you are a free to play player completely and have a thing towards fighting, I would say go with Belisarius plus Pelagius and do as much as you can to just keep hitting and keep just surviving, because with the 50% bonus if you're rocking Spain as your civilization with these two commanders, the 50% defense bonus is going to keep your army in the fight really, really long. But that's exactly why I wouldn't suggest prolonged fights, because your hospitals will get filled up and you don't want to heal tremendously large amount of troops with all your resources. So since Belisarius is the king of mobility, what I would suggest is just do hit and run attacks with these two, because they have tremendous amounts of skill damage. Let me show you on a barbarian. Let's go after this level 18, since my Pelagius isn't the best. I already, so let's get Pelagius and Belisarius, and we'll do all the cavalry. Oh, I guess my people aren't here. Yeah, so let's go for this 12. Attack. In my mobile, it's kind of easy since I have the presets saved, and I have to do it over here on PC. So let's go 40k, 40k cavalry with Pelagius and Belisarius. So they're attacking. Pelagius, I don't think this will last long. Please give me one skill proc. So as you can see, 1095, 1095, 1095. That's Pelagius' skill damage, and then the 500 was basically Belarius' skill damage. So you saw that this thing does insane damage, and it's pretty much a hit-or-run attack because they're cavalry, they run really fast. Let's go after this, level 18. I don't think it will work, but let's try that. A hard battle, yep. So the cavalry is going after them. If you want to do hit and run attacks, you can put Belisarius as number one, but I wouldn't do that. Like Belisarius is number one for barbarians because he's pretty much a peacekeeper, and you can get all the experience in that from him. So this is my cavalry army coming in. Let's see how the fights go with level 18 barbs with just okay, that's not as much damage as I expected. So you would want to get a good army. But as you can see, 514, 514, 400. That's his skill damage. And he also healed up. That's his 10% healing factor. And look just how fast he's doing his skills. And he already has it filled it up over here. It's just skill after skill after skill after skill. And he's also getting the 10% chance to heal up his slightly wounded. It's just skill after skill. And plus Belisarius' first skill also helps get an edge over the enemy because it drops the enemy's attack and defense. That's pretty much it. We won against the level 18 barb when it said a hard fight. Yep. As you can see, the 10% heal just popped up. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I hope you guys learned something from this and would implement this also in your account or when you're playing this, because it's seriously such a good combo to miss out. I have them expertise on my second account, and I'll make a video about them soon. And till then, I'm Examator and I'm SirWick. Like if you loved the video and subscribe if you found something useful for you. Tell me down in the comment section if you want to see another Commander Spotlight video or if you want to see something else. I'll have the videos rolling, so give me a like, it really helps me out. And if you feel like you want to be a part of the Sky Alliance or our kingdom, just let me know down in the comment section and I'll reveal my Discord with you all, and you guys can ask me questions over there about pair-ups, commander pair-ups, about all the other different kinds of strategies. Alright, till then, I'm SirWick, and I'll see you guys the next time.